Hey guys, I got a tag here, and this one was done recently by Doll Baby 4400, and it's the My Perfect Imperfections tag. And what you do is you talk about 5 things you like about yourself and 5 things you don't. I don't know if I have 5 for both, but I'm gonna be very real in this tag because it's a lot of things, you know, that I don't know. I guess I could talk about in a way you kind of get to know more about me. Okay, and first I'll talk about the imperfections. Make sure my phone is off. Okay, number one, I have a potty mouth. I have a horrible, horrible potty mouth, and it's something that I'm working on. It's going to take a lot of work. When you're in a certain profession for years, and even though what I'm about to say is not an excuse for me having a potty mouth, but when you're working with men for years and years and years, especially as a woman, and especially as a woman in charge of men, managing men, you tend to be a bitch because you have to be, not because you want to be, but because you have to be. And sometimes to make them, understand that I put my pants on just like you. Sometimes my mouth gets a little out of control and it beep, 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 beep. I'm going off, and that tend to spill off into my personal life, and I'm working on it. Even my husband sometimes be like, "Jeez, oh, calm it down." I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. The next bad thing about me is I am short-tempered. Very nice, easy to get along with, but once that line is crossed with me, it's very hard to get back. I'm popping off. You know what I'm saying? I pops off. So that doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's ugly. Another in bad thing about me is I tend to please people to a fault, meaning where I like to see everyone happy. If I'm happy, I want to enjoy my happiness with everyone, and if I can find a way to make you happy, I will do that. But some people take my kindness for weakness, and then that goes on into the short-tempered situation, because you take my kindness for a weakness, and then you see a whole nother part of me you don't want to see. Who is that? What?
I was gonna. Oh,
I'm doing something. Sorry about that. Let me see. 2 more things that are bad about me. Um, if I am not, oh, this is one thing that I really have to change about myself. I have a habit of thinking that everyone thinks like me, and to the point where I stress myself out because I don't understand people's logic, people's way of thinking, but I have to learn that everybody doesn't think like me, and I cannot verbally always tell people that they're stupid or their way of thinking is stupid. And I have a habit of doing that. If I have to remember that everybody's mind frame and mindset is not like mine. And now, I'm not saying that people are not entitled to their opinions. I'm talking about, like, people just do stupid stuff, and I think that it's stupid, but they might not think it's stupid, and I'm going to tell you, if I think something, you're stupid, and that is not a good quality of mine. So, um, I need to work on that. I need to work on the fact that um, my way of thinking is not the way of thinking or the perfect way of thinking. Um, the last imperfection, I really didn't want to get into body image because that's very kind of taboo-ish for me. But, Lala. I don't know what my dog's over there doing. Come here. Get out of there. Um, my weight. I don't like my weight. My weight, I don't know, for the last 7 years has been really been an issue for me. I've always been slim, but I have not been like, I feel like I'm anorexic skinny. Like when I look in the mirror, sometimes I feel great and I think I look great, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, if only you were 20 more pounds, then you know, be all right. But yeah, that's something that I'm still working on, and like my husband says, as long as he likes it, who cares? But I think mainly it's just the things that people say. Yeah, you can quickly and easily say, you know, oh, don't worry about what people say about you, but it still bothers you because it's still in the back of your mind. Now, most people that say things about my weight are normally overweight people. You know what I'm saying? And me being me, I can be a bitch, and you come at me with some stuff I don't want to hear. Oh, you're so skinny. You don't want to grab your arms and everything. Well, honey, don't be overweight, because I will be like, oh, you're so fat. And then they want to get mad. Don't get mad, honey. Don't talk about my weight, and I won't talk about yours. But yeah, that's something that I need to work on too. Just, I have that self-confidence, but sometimes I let what people say affect me and make me feel bad about myself, which is, you know, everybody, there's nobody that can sit there and say that they don't have that feeling, because they're lying. If somebody, you know, might say something to them about it, or even like, you know, my gums, my pigmentation on my gums is dark. Never, ever, ever had an issue with it until my husband. And I mean, like, he's joking, but he didn't understand that it hurts my feelings, until I was like, yo, that shit hurt my feelings. You need to stop that shit right now. But he talks about my gums being dark, and it never bothered me before, but now I'm so self-conscious. Lala, what are you doing? She's back there acting crazy. Come here, girl. Now, let's get to the things that I guess are great about me. Let's see. I have a loving heart. I'm very giving. I love my height. My height is like everything to me. I'm glad. Actually, I'm the shortest out of all my, you know, my mother, my father, and my brother. I am the shortest. But I love my height, and I love rocking my 6-inch heels, so I can be a 6'7". Yes, y'all. Fist. Okay. Okay. I gotta give what, 2 more things that I like about myself. I'm creative. And I am a self-starter. A lot of people do not have that quality. They have to have somebody else start them off. Let it be anything from, you know, way of living, what they want to do, their goals, and all of that. They focus on somebody else telling them how to start in order to start and go off. I'm like, what I gotta, you know, I tell myself, okay, I want to do this, I'm gonna do it, it's done. That's part of my crazy independence, which I'm overly independent, which is a problem because I am married, and sometimes my take charge attitude, and it just comes with the territory because the job that I worked for so many years had me hard nosed, fist, you know, like, I'm working on it because it can be, you know, emasculating my husband, I guess. because I'm like, no, you can do it. I'm telling you, do it. You go do it this way, and you go do it that way, and I'm working on that. Or I don't talk about what I want to do. I do it, and then you be like, why you didn't tell me? Cause I dudes me, I'm the boss. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make him feel like the boss, but I'm the boss. But I really do need to work on not being so independent or relying, feeling like I don't have no one to go to or rely on, so I take everything on myself. Um, but those are things about me. Those are my perfect imperfections, and I didn't want to make this video too long. Y'all know I get long-winded. That is an imperfection. That is one of just add number 6. I talk a lot. But it's funny because I talk a lot on camera, but if I don't know you, I don't talk to you. And the only way that I meet people is like if I'm forced to be in a situation where I have to talk to them, and then they get to know me and I get to know them, and we form some wonderful relationships. But personally, if I don't know you, I will walk by you every day and look, hey, and keep it moving. But like, not really a people person. If it's got something to do with money and me working, oh yeah, I'm networking. But as far as like just hi, how are you? No, that ain't me. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.